Children of the Brain by Kate Slaughter McKinney. Read for LibriVox.org. Our thoughts, the children of the brain, are born for us some good to gain. And if we rear them just and right, they'll seek the day instead of night. Long in the harvest field they'll work, brave laborers that do not shirk. And they will reap just what we sow, as written you will find below. I sent them forth into the world, some thoughts that long my heart impearled. Their countenance was of a light that beamed upon me through the night. The features were like mine, perchance, with part of heaven hid in the glance. And the apparel that they wore my fingers long had labored o'er. A vine ran through the tunic's hem that wilted not though broke the stem, and all the undergarments showed the time and care on them bestowed. Some of the moonbeams took a place within the frill about the face, and stars that bright as Lyra glowed the overdress and mantle showed. The sandals that encased the feet were fashioned for a journey fleet, and pinions like a sail unfurled I saw outspread before the world. With promises to come again and glorify the parent pen, I tore apart the silken skein and let them drift from out my brain. Where are they tarrying to-night? I see, around a fireside bright, one looking in a friendly face. How tender seems the warm embrace! Now close, close to this loved one's lip 'tis held, and for companionship is nestling down into the heart, and of the same becomes a part. Some beckon me across the seas, are favored by a foreign breeze, are travelling where I cannot go, are learning what I ne'er shall know, are praised perhaps with offered funds, while with them glad the newsboy runs, are welcomed in some palace home, and ne'er allowed henceforth to roam. The one that I had loved the best a journey took into the West, and by a friend it chanced to meet sent home a prairie flower sweet. Two stronger ones the North that sought some words of love back home have brought. They brighten up the lonesome hearth, and praise the pen that gave them birth. And one crept down in Cupid's coat to read a dainty perfumed note, and afterward came back to tell how sweetly rang the wedding bell. Another, with as brave a face, had with a rival run a race. It did its best, to gain had tried, but came back home, alas, and died. The tenderest one, perhaps, of all, upon a critic chanced to call. He hooted at the homespun gown, and bent his bitter blackest frown upon the waif, and read its fate where winter winds could congregate. I thought I heard its funeral bell, but where the grave is, I'll not tell. I do not know the other's fate, a pauper's grave may them await. The fabric that my hands embossed, while fancy figured high the cost, may trail to-night some filthy street where sin and shame together meet, and the love strains from my heart's lyre be sung around an outcast's fire. They may attain a higher sphere, where flows the penitential tear, and point the wanderers they find upon the paths that heavenward wind. God grant their mission may be such that all sad hearts they'll lightly touch, and spread upon the ugly wound a balm to make them whole and sound. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.